And a chance for everyone to get some shots up. Welcome to 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. But the bad news is there is no basketball. There is no NBA. The game has been canceled. Ha-ha! Happy April Fool's Day, baby. This is the NBA. And we've got a great one in store. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Antetokounmpo out there with Dyson Daniels. Then it's Jaden McDaniel. Then it's Bamba, and it's KD in at the small forward. Here's Harper. Pass to Barnes. Beyond the arc. Well, we should be in for a fast-paced game tonight, Coach. Both of these teams excel at creating fast break opportunity.
Look, Kevin, you're right. Both of these teams prefer to get out and attack before the other can get their defense set. They want to use their speed and athleticism, and they need to get as many easy buckets as they possibly can. Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
Pass to Wesley. Back to Harper. Bucks passing it around. Clark, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And Bamba pulls it down.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Daniels, no good. Looking at the last game for the Bucks, it was a loss to the Pistons in Detroit. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Clark finds Abdul-Jabbar. Out to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And good that time.
Not an area you want to allow Harper to get to. He may be a rookie, but he can finish like a seasoned veteran.
Now here's Giannis. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny. Barnes with it, started by KD. Now Clark. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Shoots over McDaniel. No good from Clark. The Knicks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. KD can't get it to go. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Bucks. Trailing by 2. Harper's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Over Barnes. Good D by Barnes. Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. From 12 feet out. And no good. Nice defense from McDaniel. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. Coach and I talked about what it's like competing against Kevin Durant, and he said his attention to detail, his dedication to the craft, it's second to none. You have to have your A game because nobody loves ball more than Kevin Durant. It brings out the best of you as an opponent, too. It's no secret KD is obsessed with basketball. Guys, back over to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. You know, Stan, there are so many things to like about Giannis Antetokounmpo's game. What sticks out most for you?
Well, look, I think, Kevin, most fans are going to say what sticks out is the obvious, his size and his athletic ability. But to me, what really stands out is the energy and intensity he brings on a nightly basis, as much or more than any star in this league. You can count on him every night to play as hard as anyone on the floor.
And the Knicks with possession here after the basket by Milwaukee and stolen by Barnes. With the drive and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Dyson Daniel.
This is how menacing Harper can be on the attack. Sometimes he gives the D no choice but to foul.
And that one falls for Harper. And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league.
And it's tied up with that one.
In his 1 year of college, Dylan Harper did a little bit of everything at a high level. It'll be interesting to see how that success translates to the NBA.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Harper with the ball. He's covered by Daniels. Now, here's Harper. 6 points for him. Here's Clark. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for...
Well, look, he's struggled so far, but maybe that basket is all he needs to get going.
Pass to Durant. Bamba a screen on Barnes. KD drives in. And then Durant with the dunk.
And just slicing to that look. Durant there decisive and able to get where he wants to.
Abdul-Jabbar against Bamba. And Abdul-Jabbar gets it to go. For New York, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Now here's Durant. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. They get the rebound. Off target at the rim.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Here's Wesley. Still scoreless. Clark kicks to Barnes. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. New York trailing. And here is Durant. Got us a screen on Barnes. And then Durant with the jam.
And this kid, Durant, gets up in a hurry. What an incredible athlete.
On the wing, Barnes. Defended by Durant. Wesley the pass to Barnes. No good on the triple. For New York, they've gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. To the inside, Bamba. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And, you know, you can see in his eyes, he knows that is not a dunk he should have missed.
Barnes kicks to Harper. Clark sets a screen for Harper. A three-pointer off the mark.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
And that one's good. Onto the Kumbo.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. We have the first leg of the NBA season break now behind us. The standings starting to come into shape.
Yeah, right now is when you can make sense of wins and losses. Who you play matters so much early on, but things have started here to balance out.
Adebayo is checked in for Mohamed Bamba. It's Abdul-Jabbar, high post. Jacks up a three. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Looking at the last game for the Bucks, it was a loss to the Pistons. Here's Adebayo. Misses in close. The Bucks trail. Anunoby with it. Guarded now by Durant. Knicks with the rebound. KD's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Launches the three. Buffkin with the bucket. And the Bucks lead by one. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And, guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Here's Buffkin. Abdul-Jabbar dishes to Harper. Lock at 6. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Buffkin, no good. New York's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Shoots over McDaniel. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And here's Harper from the arc. The shot, no good. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the New York Knicks. It doesn't go for him. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Knicks lead by 1. And we'll get going. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Knicks?
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
They've got Derek Jones. Lonnie Walker is out there with Anunoby. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Fernando in at the center position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Here's Walker. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got his fourth rebound in this one. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Antetokounmpo. Giannis striding in. That's in. That's his fifth field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. For the New York Knicks, they won their last contest against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Randle passes to Walker. Over to the wing. The shot from 20 feet away. Fernando, that's good.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Using his size, Giannis.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Walker dishes to Randall. Back to Walker. And Adebayo sends it back.
Well, this is what Adebayo is known for. An outstanding defender who protects the rim so well.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie Laporte.
Well, Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Tipped away. And Walker with a clear pass to the hoop. And the dunk by Walker.
Can't be careless with the ball whenever Anunoby is nearby. That's a recipe for disaster.
Antetokounmpo finds KD. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. The shot by KD. No good. Bucks trail by 3. Outside, Walker. Anunoby against Adebayo. Jones, the pass to Anunoby. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Fernando. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Now just a 1-point Knicks lead.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Pass to Walker. Takes the 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
Here's Durant. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
And a menace defensively. Adebayo with the swat. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Back to KD. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Walker. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Bucks. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
And young guys love to dunk the ball. Randall just couldn't pass up the opportunity.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Both teams deciding to change it up. For New York, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And it's McCollum off the drive. Count that one. McCollum's got his first bucket of the night. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Back to Castle. Holmgren with a screen on West. Castle with it. Guarded now by Clark. And the shot is good. And now it's a 3-point Knicks lead.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Great pass to set up the lay-in. Clark's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Castle against Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. Clark against Holmgren. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Bucks making a switch here. Harper's checked in. For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Here's Wesley. And a miss there on the triple.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
For three, Bridges. It's Clark with the rebound. Milwaukee's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Harper the pass to Clark, and then Clark slams it in.
As he develops his game, I see Harper with the ability to be a great facilitator.
New York trailing. Holmgren outside. Bamba setting the pick for Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
Abdul-Jabbar outside. Clark kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Clark outside. Right wing. 4 on the shot clock. Fires from the corner. It's rebounded by New York. Bamba's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Holmgren the pass to Bamba. Castle on the wing. Here's Wesley. That falls. High speed that time from Harper. Harper's got his 3rd assist on the night. The Knicks have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Bamba a screen on Harper. To the paint. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Barnes against Bridges. Barnes passes to Wesley. Spins. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value. Those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. And the Knicks making a change here. Adebayo's checked in. McCollum kicks to Bridges. Back to McCollum. Outside, Adebayo. Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Inside, here's Barnes. Bridges with some nice defense.
Yeah, credit the defense there. Not allowing the easy layup.
Adebayo with a screen on Harper. Down low. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Clark outside. Harper kicks to Barnes. No good on the 3. The Knicks with the lead. Things really clicking for them at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities. And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Harper the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. It's rebounded by New York. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. In the corner, Castle with it. A putback. Here's Adebayo. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It goes on Brandon Clark. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And at the line last year, he was good on about 77% of his attempts.
And you'd love to see Bam Adebayo grow his shooting range a little. Get more aggressive, but his defense and athleticism are a great start.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. McCollum with the ball. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. New York ahead, up by 5. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Doc, as this team continues to develop, what's going to be most critical to really taking your play to the next level?
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
welcome everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment.
Looking at the Knicks, they've looked okay early on, but it's going to take a lot of work to get this team to the next tier. Plenty of
And looking back at the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Bucks.
Playing.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Second half underway, and here's who Mike Brown's got on the floor. We've got Chet Holmgren. Stephon Castle is out there with McCollum. Then it's Bridges. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Outside Harper. Over Castle. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard. I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert.
To the paint. Here's Holmgren. No good. Some solid defense from Clark. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Poke loose. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. To stand multiple defensive selections for Bam Adebayo.
Well, look, Kevin, Bam Adebayo has three key things for a defender. All right? He is smart, he is tough, and he is very, very versatile. He can guard virtually everyone on the floor at a given time.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Here's McCollum. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Barnes passes to West. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. And the whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Well, look, their ball security has been non-existent. They have to calm down and do a better job taking control of the ball.
Outside Durant. 5 to shoot. Here's Giannis. Milwaukee with the rebound.
They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the third quarter.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
For New York, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Rising to the basket.
Off the bounce, Giannis gets to the basket in a hurry. What a find.
Pass to Harper. Now Clark. McDaniels defending. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. He's against Bobby. Abdul-Jabbar with the bucket.
Well, coach has to be ecstatic with how that trip down the floor went. They got the shot they wanted.
Bamba a screen on Barnes. Here's Durant. McDaniels outside. Harper with the ball. Outguarded by Giannis. And it's Wesley missing. For New York, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Into the lane. Bamba. Oh, and the jam by Bamba.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Pass to KD. Bamba sets a screen. Looking to get it going. Using his length inside. Durant.
And great ability to also play inside due to the size of Durant.
Here's Wesley. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip. 5 for 10.
Boy, he's really turned it around since the break. In a bit of a rhythm.
Bamba, a screen on Barnes. Back to Antetokounmpo, and out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
Here's Wesley. He's got 11. Pass to Clark. Wesley with the screen on McDaniel. Now Wesley. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. McDaniels dishes to Giannis. Outside Durant. Bamba, a screen on Barnes. Releases, and again it's New York.
Oh, the seasoned veteran there, Durant, able to knock down those looks with the shot clock running down.
Over in the corner, Barnes. Clark outside. Abdul-Jabbar against Bamba. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the defense.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Here's Adebayo. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Bridges with the steal. Pass to Holmgren. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And you know teams are going to be physical with Holmgren, but he's aggressive, and boy, he plays with passion. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Milwaukee making a switch here. Fernando's checked in. The kick out to Harper. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Harper's got 8.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Holmgren with a screen on Wesley. The drive by Monk.
Quick first step. Monk hits that opening and doesn't give the defense time to react.
Barnes outside. Back to Harper. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Harper's got it all tied up now for Milwaukee. And Monk has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. Here's Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Jones looking for an opening. Got a piece of it. Here's Harper. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. For New York, they've gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%.
Oh, does Chet even have to jump?
He's got so much length.
Pass to Jones. Trying his luck from deep. Rebounded by Castle. New York leading by 4. Bridges for 3. They get it again. That one's not going to go. Now here's Harper. Inside. Kicks it out to Jones. And here is Harper. They set the pick. And it's in there. Harper's got 12.
Operating the pick and roll like a seasoned vet. Great job by the rookie Harper to just let that develop.
Monk, the pass to Adebayo. Tries again. Can't capitalize inside.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. The Knicks shooting around 44% in this third quarter. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Holmgren against Randall. Pass to Bufkin. 6 to shoot. Back to Randall. For the lead. You can't get that one. Monk with some nice defense. Castle finds Holmgren. Here's Adebayo. Now Castle. It's stolen by Randall. The shot, no good. Tie game in Milwaukee. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great pass.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Randall. Then it's Okoro. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Jones in at the small forward position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Holmgren outside. Count that as his 7th. field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
They're making room for the big guy. I like Holmgren calling for help so he can find his shot.
Here's a Okoro. Monk grabs the board. The Knicks with the lead. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
Emphatic finish by Randall. I love when he's forceful around the hoop.
Now Monk. Pass to Castle. To the middle. It's stolen by Randall. Pass break, Milwaukee. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Here's Bridges. Rebounded by the Bucks. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Okoro passes to Jones. Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. Just 4 to shoot. Abdul-Jabbar so skilled inside.
For him, it's been a tale of 2 halves. He's starting to make an impact now.
Pass to Castle. Holmgren sets the screen for Castle. It's good. Holmgren's got 4 points in the quarter.
And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that could carry on well throughout the year.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. He seems pretty disappointed with the 3-point shooting, telling his crew we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more threes out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash for them.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that.
And that 7-foot frame of Holmgren makes him so difficult to guard.
Good on the second free throw. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Clark. Takes it off the glass.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. And so it's New York with it. They lead by 1. McDaniels, a screen on Anunoby. Giannis drives in.
And he's as mobile as you're ever going to see for a player his size. That's a big part of Antetokounmpo's ability.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. To the inside. Here's Buffkin. And it's Durant with the rebound. KD's got his 6th rebound on the night. Giannis kicks to McDaniels. Jones against Antetokounmpo. Now Clark. Here's Buffkin. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got 11 rebounds in the game. Giannis outside. Outside, KD. Bamba setting the pick for KD. And the shot goes in. Now it's a 5-point Knicks lead.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The first one falls. Second free throw, no good.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Wesley against Antetokounmpo. Outside for KD. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. KD's got the lead up to 7 now for the Knicks. Bucks have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Outside Harper. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. To the paint. Durant with the steal. And the dunk by Bamba.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, right to the button.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Plays it up and banks it in. Antetokounmpo's got 20.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Wesley. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That one is off.
At the line for Milwaukee.
And he's good on the second. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Here's McDaniels. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Bucks trail by 10. Harper the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well, you want to shoot a high percentage from the floor? That's where you go with the ball.
Antetokounmpo dishes to KD. And stolen by Barnes. It's rebounded by New York. Antetokounmpo's got 8 rebounds in this game. Pass to Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there. Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
McDaniels, a screen on Harper. Now McDaniels, and he banks the layup in.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Barnes outside, beyond the arc. The shot is off.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
Giannis against Wesley. Here's McDaniels. The 9-foot shot, and stolen by Barnes. Wesley with the ball, now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Durant rips down the rebound.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Barnes, no good from 3.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Count the basket.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Durant. And it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Sometimes it's just better to concede a rebound instead of fighting through the guy and getting called for over the back.
Yeah, that's a careless foul. Look, you like that he's being aggressive, but you also have to be disciplined.
They double him with Giannis. Misses the three. New York leading by 10.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Knicks.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Giannis.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
And Daniels, here we go. So no problem for New York as they get the win. A solid win on the road.
Giannis.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Here with Stan Van